And I even hear tell about some guys on the internet who are working on some kind of podcast contraption. It'll never work.
Yeah, I mean, why is he in my chair? I work here now.
Wait, who gave Dimitri a contract?
I work here.
I don't like the news guy just talked to Dimitri.
How did you get a job? Do you even know how to read?
Why is Newsman doing an impression of Dimitri?
Yeah, fuck it. This is stupid. You know what? I thought it'd be funny.
Kind of was.
No, fuck you guys. I'm done. I'm leaving.
Wait a minute. Okay, Robbie, quick, do the intro.
Which one?
The only Robbie we have on the show.
Alright. Yeah, Mickey Mutineers! Welcome, swabs, scalawags, and sons of bitches to the wibbly wobbly, official and unofficial, wildly inaccurate yet dead nuts on Disney podcasting, inappropriate on so many levels, and take it away, Jake.
Take it away,
Or
Josh.
Josh.
Oh, the notes. Jake smells like pee. And for the main topic, lawn chair.
Is that because he went to Olive Garden?
Probably.
It said Josh, it didn't say Jake. Who changed the script? Giuseppe! What's happening? That was the whole notes. Wait, did you say main topic?
Yeah. Armchair Imagineering.
Lawn chair Imagineering, Josh.
Right, what did I say?
Armchair. That's like what people actually do. That's not. we are not that show.
Armchair Imagineering.
Yeah, boy have we got a surprise of a show for you guys today, folks. We're gonna be just as surprised as you are. It is a surprise for everybody. Josh, how are you feeling?
A lot better, thank you.
I wanted to follow up from last week because, first of all, the following day we didn't hear from you for like 3 hours, which normally I wake up to a text from you. And so I just assumed you were dead.
I was hoping I was dead.
That's not the direction I wanted to take this at all. It's only funny when I say it.
No, it's been a hell of a month. Actually.
Yeah. No, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Need to thank Robbie for freaking holding down the fort.
Good job, Robbo.
Especially with what happened yesterday.
Yeah, Lily projectile vomited everywhere, and Robbie helped clean it up. It was really nice of him.
Yeah.
So are we not certain that your youngest daughter is possessed by a demon?
Well, she's my kid. She's most definitely possessed by a demon.
Well, that would explain the projectile vomit.
Wait a minute.
So Jake and I actually had a discussion, not about projectile vomiting today, but another discussion.
We did?
Whether or not we want to leave Vanessa perpetually pregnant with not my child.
Oh, right. We did.
Or to go into what really happened. So let's take a vote. Who wants to know what happened?
I'm confused now.
I guess Vanessa's perpetually pregnant. Not my kid.
This is going to turn south real quick. So congratulations, Vanessa. I think. Anyway, but really, if your youngest daughter is haunted by a demon or possessed by a demon, I feel like that is right inside of Jordan's wheelhouse.
He's not an exorcist.
Yet.
Hey, everyone has to have goals.
We can call him an exorcist practitioner. Is that what a practitioner is? Is someone who practices?
So, Which scares me about nurse practitioners because they're a step above nurses, but they're a nurse practitioner, so they're just practicing being a nurse.
Yeah. You start from the top and work your way down. What are you doing? Stop that noise!
Sorry, I forgot to put it on mute. Sorry, this is really loud.
You can stop. You can stop anytime you want.
I did.
No.
I did stop when I wanted.
Oh shit. Foiled by my own morals there. Yeah, that's where my morality lies, is noise on an audio show. So, yeah. Anyway, Josh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Robbie, how are you feeling?
All right.
We're just gonna go around just
I'm a
open
bit
discussion.
tired, but that's normal.
I'm a bit tired. Normal? Jesus, wait till you fucking get into your mid-20s.
Is that where it all went downhill for you?
When was Robbie born?
It wasn't that bad.
Robbie was a cute kid. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, same here.
You were not a cute kid, Josh. Anyway, Jordan, how are you feeling?
I don't know, my back kind of hurts, but whatever.
Started around your mid-20s?
Yeah, I don't know. When was Robbie born?
I understand why Josh isn't laughing. That was hilarious.
I'm not paying attention, so.
Oh. Well, you missed something really funny. Apparently I'm at that age where sleeping slightly wrong feels exactly the same as falling down a flight of stairs the next day.
I've been like that for about 12 years now.
Why? Why does this happen? I want to talk about this for a second before we get into things.
Okay.
What am I doing different? Like, I can go for like 3 months straight, just solid sleeping, but then one day I'm like, why did I sleep with my head in a vice? Like, what happened?
How many vices do you sleep with?
4. Why?
That's your problem. You need at least 7.
Hell, like I don't have enough vices in my life, Jordan. That one's called porn. I named my vices. That one's called ketchup. We don't want to talk about that one. I'll talk openly about my porn vice, but
the ketchup, we sweep that one under the rug.
Yeah, then the rug has this weird lump in it. Vices are big. But no, really, like, what?
So they're oddly misshapen.
I'm really glad we've started this episode by openly talking about our vices.
I'm drinking my vices right now.
You liquefied it?
Yeah. What are we talking about? I'm not even paying attention.
We have a really funny bit going on about actual physical vices and how I sleep with them wrong.
Oh, physical vices.
Yeah.
Man, put yourself in a vice.
Oh, is that what I'm doing wrong when I sleep? No, really. But like, what is the physicalities of sleeping wrong? Why once every 3 months my body's just like, I'm not even gonna try tonight, and we're just gonna sleep like this, like folded.
I don't know.
Like, why?
I've
But it's
got
even
one for
more
you.
worse when a big dog sleeps on your bed.
No, that would be way worse for me because I don't own a big dog.
Yeah. How did he get into your apartment?
I would be terrified. Wait, what did you have one for me, Jordan?
I was sleeping the other night and I woke up and I somehow woke up with a back muscle pulled. And I don't know how that happened because when I went to bed I was fine. When I woke up, my back was fucking hurting.
Last Monday night, however I slept after having NyQuil and whiskey, I woke up and I couldn't feel any of my fingertips. None of them.
Was that because of the whiskey or the NyQuil?
No, it's just because I slept like all fucking weird.
Upside down, hanging from the rafters.
No, that's when I drink vampire blood. I don't know.
Well, it started off as a good joke.
Vampires are fucking afraid of me.
Why? Because you smell like garlic?
Well, what kind of motherfucker hunts us and drinks our blood?
They don't have blood, though. That's like
Yeah,
rule
because
number
Josh
one.
drank it all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not realize this was part of the mythos.
Well,
It is now.
Huh. Okay, what about this sleeping problem? Do you guys get this happened to me last week, and it pisses me off every time. Where like, I'll be asleep for like a good 2 hours, and then like, I'm usually a really heavy sleeper, but a noise will wake me up, and my body will just interpret that sleep as a power nap. And then I'm just laying in bed at midnight going, shit, I'm wide awake.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit.
Not really. I've had those times where I hear the weird ass noise and I jolt awake, and it's like awake for like a few minutes, and then
wait to see if the killer comes into my room.
no, I sometimes I'll just hear one of the dogs doing something loud, and I don't realize what it is, so it jolts me awake.
But you can go back to sleep after that?
There's the third thing. When you're having that weird, you're falling dream.
Okay, that brings up one more very good point.
Which is fucking terrifying.
Language.
We don't care about language here.
It's fucking scary. Is that better?
There you go. Okay, we've all had the falling dream, right?
yeah.
Kinda.
Why does our body know what that feels like if we've never fallen from great heights before?
It's just everything relaxing at one time. Your body doesn't know what to do, so it thinks it's falling.
But
Wait, is that the legitimate scientific explanation?
I think so. It sounds
Why would-
legit.
why would my body think it's
All right.
falling if it's
I
never
don't-
fallen before?
You know what? I enjoy that dream. It's the sleep paralysis that scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's the
Stupid-
fucking worst. That's
Stupid succubuses.
That's the fucking worst. I'm pretty sure I told my sleep paralysis story on the show before, haven't I?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Oh,
I know.
fuck.
We've been doing this for a minute, man. There's been lots of stories.
There's a good chance we've already done today's main topic, but we can't remember.
I know I filmed it and put it up as like a really short vlog. It was it was pretty fucked up.
Was the shadow crawling from the foot of your bed?
No. My dream was completely different. Okay. All right.
We got time.
All right, cool. So I was in this house that had this weird, it was an older house, but it was an open concept older house. So like you can walk freely from the kitchen to the dining room through the living room, but you could just clearly tell that the house was built in the late 70s or the early 80s. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I was talking with my friend Matt, who is a videographer. And I have zero idea what the hell we were talking about. But it had, or why? No, let me start that over. I know what we were talking about, but I don't know why we started talking about this. Because in my dream, his uncle was the Ultimate Warrior from the WWF.
Wow, this took a turn real hard.
Right.
I have whiplash.
and we were talking about this contract that he was going to sign to make an action figure about of himself. Or an action figure of his uncle. And then I looked over the contract, and I just distinctly looked at him, and I said, oh, that's the same contract that Elvira signed. I can explain the Elvira part.
I hope you do.
Because I watched an Elvira movie the night before this happened.
Okay.
So anyway, after I say that's the same contract Elvira signed, I feel something tug at my shirt, like the bottom of my shirt. And I look down, and it's like I'm starting to see like my shirt really get pulled away from my chest, but like really, really like hard, like it's pulling me with it. And I go to swat it, whatever isn't there, but my arms won't move. And in my dream, I can't move. And then that's when I mentally woke up and realized, oh, I was having a dream. So I try to move, and I still can't move. And I know that this probably only lasted maybe 4, 5, 6 seconds at most, but it felt almost like 30 seconds to a minute.
Whoa.
And then finally, I guess the rest of my body just woke up, and then I kind of kicked out of my the sleeping position I was in, and it scared the shit out of my cat. Oh, so also in the dream, whenever I had my shirt getting tugged, I felt like a pressure on my chest. And when I woke up, I realized that one of my cats was actually sleeping on my chest. And then when I finally moved, like I kicked out of my sleeping position, it scared the cat, and she ran. And it was like probably something like 6:30 in the morning. And then it was really weird because then I saw all of this weird shadow movement out of the corner of my eyes. And I don't know, like I know that is a common side effect of sleep paralysis, is seeing weird stuff in your peripherals. So like I gave it a minute, and then I calmed back down, and then I was like, well, it's still 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I went back to sleep just fine, and I woke up just fine. So, but the sleep paralysis thing was fucking scary as shit.
So, last time I had sleep paralysis.
So last Monday night?
No,
Oh.
it was the Overland Hotel in Pioche, Nevada. You guys need to just fucking type that motherfucker into Google and look at the interior. Because first off, this is some straight up fucking creepy ass shit. I mean, it's supposedly haunted, which I don't believe in that shit, so whatever.
It looks haunted. I fully believe that it's haunted. This picture of a ghost in the hallway proves that
But
it's haunted.
it's that hotel where they had the fucking stuffed plushie heads on the goddamn walls.
It's Pioche, Nevada, Josh.
Yeah.
Like, that's... I don't like this place. I don't like this place at all. Why were you there?
I stayed there for like 2 fucking solid weeks.
Sorry,
Fire contract. I was in Caliente. There's no hotels in Caliente.
Sounds hot.
Caliente? No, I wasn't in Caliente.
Oh.
I was in
Panaca?
Panaca. I was in Panaca. There's no hotels in Panaca.
There's a girl
There's
in
hotels in
Panaca.
Oh.
She's
the fuck did she do for fun?
I'll tell you exactly what she does for fun. She shoots animals for fun. And she openly talks about it.
Yeah, that's...
Like all animals.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I just had sleep paralysis, and the story's going nowhere.
And the deer attacked you. There really is a picture of a shadow in this hallway. I mean, it's clearly a fake picture, but it creeps me the hell out. I don't want to go.
That hotel is fucking creepy. There's like 20 rooms. That hotel burned down in like the 1930s. Killed everybody.
So why is it creepy to you?
Because it's Pioche, Nevada.
Some snaggletooth miner is gonna kick down your door. Like, silver in these hills, and then rape you.
One night I couldn't fucking handle that hotel anymore, and so I went and slept in my fuel truck.
Yeah, I know you. I know fuel trucks like have, cabins and stuff, like where you drive. But
cabs.
Cabs.
Cabins. If I had a cabin attached to my fuel truck, I'd be happier than a pig in shit.
But when you said you slept in your fuel truck, I just assumed the tank.
I wish I was sleeping in a tank. That'd be fucking awesome.
Like a fish tank?
No.
Oh.
As in tank.
Oh, you're welcome.
Tank.
Oh. And on that note, hey guys, let's talk some Disney.
Let's do this.
Wow! Let's talk some Disney.
I'll get to it, George. I promise. I'll get to it. I'm working on some
Okay.
intros.
Okay.
My plate is full. My plate is full.
Well, we
That
recorded
is
all
not
those
the
new intros
Overland
yesterday.
Hotel.
Yeah,
This is not the Overland Hotel in Pioche, Nevada.
you heard
But
one at
still.
the beginning of this episode.
That's pretty damn cool.
That's what I'm sending you guys. Oh wait, I already sent it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Robbie.
just got it.
Yeah, go, bap, bap, bap. Hold on, I'm getting there. Damn it. Follow the curriculum. Hey guys, you hear about this?
Achoo!
Excellent. Let me tell you about it then. So signage for the Fast Pass and Standby line is up for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And can we talk a minute about this signage? I sent it to everybody, including the grand marquee behind it, which I'm pretty sure is the one Jordan talked about a few episodes ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It is amazing. Like, this signage is just
It's
Italian
very
fingers.
like there's a lot of old aspects to how it's made, but it's really freaking cool.
Yeah, it is the marquee of a 1930s Chinese theater, and it's freaking perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wait. Do the figures light up? Because
Yes.
it looks like there's lights.
Yeah, there's the moving.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome
neon.
at night.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Mickey's arm moves up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait till this fully opens. I want to go.
Well, you're in luck because you only have to wait like 2 weeks or something. 2, 3?
Wait,
It opens in
seriously?
March. Yeah, it opens in March.
Alright.
So let's go, guys. Like
Oh,
the signage just
like
matches.
that?
What?
Just like that?
Yeah, why? Do you have things to
All right.
do?
Fucking Uncle money bags here, and
Money bags. Yeah, it's not. No, that's not me at all. Not yet. But when I make $1 billion, I won't forget you guys.
yeah,
Wow.
I would totally fucking forget you.
I couldn't forget the sassiest head turn I just got from Jordan. That was woo. There's some Louisiana power behind that one. I don't even know what that
That
means.
was, yeah.
I
That's,
fucking make another. I make an extra $100 and I spend it like it's $1 million.
What are you spending $1 million on? And only using 100. Sounds like firm financial advice. But no, the signage though, I love the way that this perfectly matches the Chinese theater.
Yeah, it like really complements the style, and it looks like an old school movie thing, like you said.
Yeah, well, here. I'm gonna say something controversial, guys. You ready? You ready?
Ready.
I was at the real Chinese theater back in October. This one looks way better.
Well, that's
Nice.
because Disney doesn't own that one.
Oh, the real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they own the theater right across the street from it.
Yes.
I remember whenever the sign went up, and of course all the fucking theme park, theorists fucking were putting in their 2 cents, and I read someone somewhere said, I like the sign, but man, it's just really clashing with the rest of the Chinese theater. Like it's really just trying to compete for your attention with the other stuff on the theater. Like, no, it's not, because I fucking clearly see the sign.
And the
Yeah.
Chinese theater.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
it very
No,
well
this looks.
complements the Chinese theater.
Somebody on Diz Twitter wanting to sound like they were quasi-important. Like, that's all that
Well,
fucking shit.
so here's the thing. I mean, I dig 1930s architecture. I mean, holy fuck. I think Jake might be the only one that really understands that. I like that shit. Like Art Deco, Googie, Tiki. all that.
Googie's
Yeah, but I mean, like,
1960s, you
that's-
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you're right. It is, but so's Tiki. But okay, how about architecture?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Art,
it just
Art
it
Deco,
just
Art
fucking
Nouveau.
it just fucking it just that's how shit was. So fuck them.
No, that's what I was gonna say. This looks like going back to what Jordan was saying about people saying it's clashing. No, this looks
It's
like it was built with this
legit.
in mind.
It's
Yeah.
legit.
It's too legit. It's too legit to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the Simpsons bought MC Hammer's house and found that fucking secret room full of
Porn.
parachute pants.
I need to watch more Simpsons, and it is readily available. Hey, wait,
Yeah.
speaking of which, I know we've talked about this before, but real quick, like, what's a good season to start on? 3?
1.
I said a
right
good
now-
season, Jordan.
Yeah.
now
What
they-
did I
they
say?
have the
You said 1. 1 is.
Yeah.
Now, I'll come back to 1.
You have no idea how many long-running Simpsons jokes have come from season 1.
But
Go back and start from the beginning. If you're gonna do it, fucking do it right.
or right now on Disney Plus, they also have a thing that's a list of the top 20 episodes that predicted the future.
oh shit, really? We'll start there. Then go back to 1.
That's pretty fucking fun, actually.
Oh, speaking of Disney
But
Plus,
so if you use that though, you have to go back to that list because obviously it takes you automatically to the next episode.
like the next sequential episode, not the next episode from that list.
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh, speaking of Disney Plus, has anyone started the final season of Clone Wars?
Yeah, I watched it
I
yesterday,
did.
actually.
How was it? I haven't watched it yet because I'm still on
I've
season
only
1.
seen the first episode, but holy crap, the animation, it's definitely better.
Good, because it's not so great at the beginning. I mean, it's good enough. But...
Well, it's definitely a higher quality animation. Like, you can tell as soon as you start the new episode called Bad Bunch,
Holy
there's
shit.
a clear difference.
Oh, hold on, guys. A quick round of Rotten Tomatoes. You want to play a Rotten Tomatoes game on season 7 of the Clone Wars?
The Columbian Wars? Yeah, let's do this.
Sure.
All right. Because I got the score right here, so obviously I can't play.
Star
Jordan,
Wars, the Columbian Wars.
Jordan, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with 85%.
All right, Josh.
96.
96. Robbie?
90.
90. I hate this. You know why?
Why?
Josh is the winner. You want to know what the Rotten Tomatoes score for season 7 of the Clone Wars is?
What's that?
100%.
Damn.
100%.
Wow, I wouldn't have given it 100%. That was good, but Jesus, it wasn't great.
Well, that's what.
Oh, God. I was reading reviews today.
Oh.
Not reviews.
Apparently, only
was a-
6 critics have reviewed it, though.
The Star Wars subreddit is the most toxic fucking subreddit there is. It's
Reddit.
toxic. It's bad.
You said 2 things that were toxic by themselves: Star Wars and
And
Reddit.
Reddit.
Actually, Reddit, depending on where you go, is fairly positive. Gone Wild is very positive.
Why are you reading the comments in Gone Wild?
There's comments in Gone Wild.
Fair point.
That's
Fair.
the toxic part.
Why are you reading the comments? You know
I
what?
don't. I just know that the
anyways,
comments are the more toxic.
Some dude was bagging on Rise of Skywalker. Oh, it's the worst movie he's ever seen and all this. And so I just went and searched by controversial. And the people that liked Rise of Skywalker got downvoted to hell.
I liked Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
was a good movie.
Weird.
Like they couldn't understand. People couldn't understand the ending. It's like the same as every ending to every fucking
Saga.
yeah.
Star Wars saga.
Yeah. Yeah. I just fucking Star Wars fans are the very worst. And people were pointing out that Star Wars fans were the very worst and getting downvoted to hell.
Oh, what? Why would... Man, I don't like any of this. As a Star Wars fan, you're all wrong. It was the worst movie ever. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I feel like you're not a true Star Wars fan until you hate Star Wars.
That's the thing. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Like, guys, I really like Star Wars. It's one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah, it's a great movie trilogy.
Well,
Including the prequels. Those were okay.
But let's not pretend that George Lucas wasn't just making it up as he goes.
and the thing is, if I fucking judge movies by how I thought they should happen in my head, really?
Maybe you should make movies.
Yeah, if you don't like it, go make your own fucking movie.
Yeah.
Can I borrow a camera?
Yeah, here you go. You got one right here.
You have
Nice.
an iPhone.
Oh.
There you
Thank you, Jordan.
go. Oh, you're welcome.
That was movie magic right there. That was amazing. Hey, next up in news, I'm very excited about this one. This is something I've never even been excited for, but I'm very excited about this one. Guys, coming to Hollywood studios are photo ops from the Mickey shorts, including Potato Land, Yodelberg, and Pandemonium.
Oh, those are gonna be awesome.
Potato Land. Potato Land.
Like, I'm ecstatic that Potato Land is getting any sort of theme park recognition, like, at all.
That's good.
It's too
Wait,
iconic.
Wait, is it just like the Potato Land sign, or what the Potato Land looked like in the episode?
The Potato Land sign is just the Idaho sign.
No, it's the Disneyland sign with a potato on it. The one they make.
Same with Idaho.
I hope the photo op is just the Idaho sign. It just says America's Potato Land. Oh man, that would be the best.
I still feel like we need a fucking theme park, just Disney's America. And just Midwest is just mullets.
Mullets?
The mullet coaster.
I don't want a mullet coaster.
And yeah, but you're riding a bitchin' Camaro.
It's weird. This roller coaster only goes down and backwards for some reason.
But it's my culture. It's like the worst ride ever.
Why is it playing Van Halen?
Oh, but the Sammy Hagar days.
Oh fuck!
Wait, who was the first singer? I'm blanking on his
Sammy
name.
Hagar. You're thinking David Lee Roth.
David Lee
days.
Roth.
Wait, isn't he the first singer?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's. No, what did Josh just say?
Wait.
David Lee Roth was the first singer. Sammy Hagar was the replacement.
Yeah.
Come on, you lived through this. It was a hell of a roller coaster. What?
You did too.
I know, but that's why I remembered it. I just forgot his name. Don't judge me and my culture. Man, growing up in the Hess house, hair metal was inescapable.
Oh, Jesus, and mullets, and not by our choice.
No, I had no choice.
Gross.
Yeah, you never had a mullet when you were a kid?
No.
And you were from Louisiana.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you pull that off?
Lucky, I guess.
Want to talk about Josh's perm he had?
There was a lot of kids at my
Jesus.
schools that had
You
wait,
had
hold
a
on.
perm too, Jake.
You guys had perms?
I didn't.
Yeah. Yes,
I had a
you
bolt.
did.
Bullshit. Find a picture with me in a perm. I never had one. And the blue wig doesn't count. That was a clown wig.
Oh, I thought it was your natural hair. My bad.
Hey, back to Jordan's school days. What? Jordan?
Oh no, there was a lot of kids that had rat tails.
Yeah, we never had a rat tail.
Jake had a fucking awesome rat tail.
No.
God. It like he can fucking wrap it around his neck and it still reaches butt crack.
That was Tim's. Mom cut
No,
mine
that
off.
was Jake.
Why would your rat tail
Mom
reach
cut
Tim's
yours
butt
off?
crack?
What the fuck did you do to fucking deserve that? That's like punishment in cultures, man.
It bled. It was weird.
that was your fucking second thumb, dummy.
That did bleed. That one's true, Jordan. I have the scar to prove it. It wasn't a second thumb. It was a cyst, but it looked like a second thumb. Second.
No, you. Never mind. You are a cyst. I said it anyways.
What is happening? This has nothing to
I
do
don't know.
with Adventureland.
This is not fucking Adventureland, man. Let's move on.
Oh, we're about to do that. Moving on. Moving on right to our main topic. Guys, it's been a long time coming. Maybe again. I still don't remember.
Well, I kind of have a sort of idea, but
No, well, let me say what we're doing first. And listener, if we've done this before, let us know in the comments below or above or Twitter or something. Tell Jordan. Tell Jordan on Twitter that we've done this before. At Jordan Gasly. And then Jordan, you send them to me, and I'll be like, oh, I guess we did do that. But currently I have no memory of it. We are going to do lawn chair Imagineering. And here to tell us what lawn chair Imagineering is Josh.
Hold my beer while I make this better.
Right. Thank you, Josh.
Really.
One day
All
we're
right,
going
I just had to. I had to look around and make sure there's not another Josh in here.
Oh, trust me, if there was,
It'd be a way better show.
so much better.
I mean, but there won't be dicks on the ceiling.
It could be. Josh is on this. No, I don't want. No, this is a stupid joke, Jake. Stop it.
Well, it's better than my intro. My
I
intro
like the
should have just
intro.
been.
That wasn't your intro. That was the news guy's intro.
Dimitri was
Yeah,
there.
I just lost my production notes and because I didn't think much past that, I just figured you guys would have cut me off by then.
I thought we did.
No, I cut myself off because I didn't know what to do after that.
We got 3 words in. Why are we discussing this now? We should. Anyway, this week we're going to Lawn Chair Imagineer, an oft forgotten land. Maybe even forgotten by me for doing this twice.
Potato Land.
No. Put a pin in that. We're going to Lawn Chair Imagineer, Adventureland at the Magic Kingdom. We're here to make it better. And for those of you listening to the podcast, there were air quotes around that. So, first up, Josh has an idea.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot.
I thought you had an idea.
No, I do have an idea.
I have an idea too.
First off, Adventureland needs to start out by annexing.
oh wait, I just realized my
Annexing.
idea wouldn't work.
Obviously,
Sorry,
Robbie
off
doesn't know
tangent.
the rules.
Off tangent.
No, put a pin in that, Robbie. I want to hear what doesn't work. Josh, keep talking.
Okay.
So first off, we're annexing everything from between Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Mountain. Rivers of America are now the fucking rivers of Adventureland.
Wait.
And if you don't believe that,
I'm in denial.
so that's where we're starting out. We just annexed 99% of Frontierland. The only thing left is Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain.
Wait, you can't have your land is just conquering other lands. I mean, it is the spirit of adventure and blazing new trails and everything.
Yeah, this is the Spanish thing.
Inquisition?
Yeah, that's the one.
I wasn't expecting that.
No one ever does.
Wasn't the Spanish Inquisition a church thing?
I like how Josh just played Risk with Magic Kingdom. Wait, he put all of his men in Adventureland, and then he doubled down on it, and then he just took the majority of Frontierland.
Well, what he's not realizing is that I have 3 cannons set up in the hub, ready to go.
I'm not taking over the hub.
Well, freaking Jordan in Tomorrowland better watch his ass.
Wait, who said I was in Tomorrowland?
Well, you were. I've been planning this attack. Where did you go? Josh is over here taking over Frontierland. He distracted me.
Yeah. If you have Oceania, you can take over the fucking world.
I'm too busy building transportation to my fortification of the experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
Jordan's not even on the same game board.
Guys, we really need to just make Disney World Risk.
I literally just mentioned that not a few minutes ago.
Who said that?
I literally said
no, hold on.
A Walt Disney World Risk would be a fun.
Hold on.
No, a Walt Disney.
I hear the Aracuan bird.
Shut the heck. I actually watched the Legend of the Three Caballeros show and saw all of his parts in it.
Well, okay, so that's where I'm going. So
to Adventureland?
Adventureland is now ran by the Three Caballeros.
I'm on board with this.
That's a good idea.
That's why we need an island. And we're not talking about freaking Treehouse Island.
What the hell's Treehouse Island?
The Swiss Family Treehouse is on an island.
Is it?
Little one.
No. Is it?
It's surrounded by water.
That is the definition of an island. You are correct. Is it though?
Yeah.
Jordan.
What?
Is Swiss Family Treehouse on an island?
Sure.
Shit. Anyway, okay, so we need a bigger island.
Yes. That's why we took Tom Sawyer's Island. Mother.
Actually, I would either way, Three Caballero like replacing a ride or something would be really freaking cool.
Like a river ride. Like if it replaced a certain river ride.
Yeah, like that would be really cool.
Like the rivers of America.
The only thing that would make it
a bit more updated, but with the fact that the Three Caballeros are there.
And in every new scene, the Aracuan bird bounces through.
Yes. This is probably the best idea we've had.
It's supposed to be bad ideas. Hold on. I don't like that Robbie just described taking a land as up to date using a movie from the 1940s.
Which
up to date?
Motherfucker, it's a movie from the 2020s.
What movie is that?
Jungle Cruise.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's no Aracuan bird on the Jungle Cruise.
Oh.
They should add one.
Oh, wrong movie.
Are you almost done with your idea? Or you got more?
No, I didn't have anything.
Wow, we just went for a while. Like you're not having anything.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, I just wanted to take over Frontierland and add the 3 Caballeros.
Like none of those rides in Frontierland.
What's that?
You didn't take over any of the rides in Frontierland.
Well, because
Wait,
it
wait,
won't
wait, wait,
fucking
wait.
work.
What are you gonna do with the country bears?
What if we? What kind of tree bears?
What?
Country bears.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Which bring up them. That was my idea.
That's now the
The Aracuan bears. just
That'd be
23
hilarious.
Aracuan birds.
Wait.
They should add an
Oh my
Aracuan
God.
bird in there
That
for
would
no
be-
reason.
That would be fucking epic. Just replace them all with the Aracuan bird.
If only there was already an established animatronic bird show, but there's not. So moving on. Robbie, what's your idea?
Well,
But that's
my idea is very
that's-
simple.
We
Replace-
killed the Batman.
But it's not in Adventureland. What?
Damn it, Jordan!
I didn't even hear what Jordan said because I was trying to just tell my idea.
You said my idea is very simple. And then I jumped in and I said, we killed the Batman. Anyway, what's your idea, Robbie? Take it from the top.
Well, the reason it doesn't work is technically isn't the bear show in Frontierland?
The bear show?
The country.
I forgot what it was called for a second. The Country Bear Jamboree.
He's talking about those
Isn't
old
it technically in Frontierland?
fabric softener commercials.
Yeah, but we just took that over.
Well, my idea was
No.
very,
It's not
very
technically.
simple.
We have pirates, we have shitty fucking boat captains, and we have 3 Caballeros and Aracuan birds.
But hold on, I can just go stop Robbie right there. It's not technically in Frontierland. It's very well established that it's in
Yeah.
Frontierland.
But
Well,
I
it
just
was.
realized
It's
this
not now.
Damn it, Josh. Okay, Robbie, it's not now, so go ahead. What are you gonna do with it?
But I just want to do update all the bear figures to like newer models so
they're
that they
realistic
get
and
more
just go into
movement.
the audience and they go in the audience and just fucking eat everybody.
No, like turn them to the I think it's A1000 figure, the more electric figure, because
So the
T1000
T1000
their movement would be more fluid. They'd be able to do way more.
So we're turning the bears into the T1000s because they're more fluid. Good. I like this.
I don't want realistic bears singing at me.
I know.
Well, no, I mean just like
Everybody needs to
update
chill
the
out. I'm actually
figure
into this.
underneath,
Let Robbie
not
finish.
like just the robot stuff. Like replace all that with way newer things that we have today, and like be the same show, but like update it so it's I guess in a better way, more better and will last way longer.
But Robbie, you're missing the point. That's Frontierland. We just took it over. It needs to be Adventureland now.
It is an
And
Adventureland
add
now.
an Aracuan bird, because why the fuck not?
Language.
There we go.
But here's the thing. Can we just turn it into the Revenant, the ride? Just get attacked
No.
by the bears?
No, we can't.
Why?
Where are we gonna get all the fucking little grubs to freaking clean the wounds?
Well, if we still had Frontierland, we could get them from there. But thanks a lot, Josh. You took it over.
God damn it! I got muted again.
Look, he's dying.
I hope he's not dying.
No, our ratings will go through the roof. It'll be amazing.
But yeah, that was my idea.
Just died.
All right, my idea is I've been establishing an army out in the parking lot.
God damn it! But your army has to get from the parking lot to the park. There's a motherfucking lake in the way. You have two routes.
Oh,
you,
shit!
You can only put your army on a monorail or a ferry boat.
Guys, I totally forgot that the parking lot isn't right outside the gates. I forgot it was a mile away. Well, my army just starved to death because we had no rations. So there you go. There's my idea. I have a dead army in a parking lot that's nowhere near the Jungle Cruise. I was going to just attack the Jungle Cruise.
Are we playing Risk? Or are we reimagining? I forgot.
Yes. I was going to just take the Jungle Cruise and bulldoze it and put in a parking lot.
No.
Don't tell me no. This is my idea. I didn't poo-poo your idea.
So you're going to pave paradise and put up a parking lot?
Yeah, but hold on. It gets better. There's going to be an Aracuan bird in the parking lot. Keying your car.
The Aracuan bird parking.
But since the rest of the parking lot is a mile away, it will be an upcharge parking lot, like diamond parking, where the Jungle Cruise once sat. But don't worry, the Swiss Family Treehouse will still be there.
So,
and you get a private entrance that's Three Cabs Island.
So on a serious note, real quick.
Well, I don't understand those words. What?
When Disneyland installed Indy, they had to reroute the Jungle Cruise, right? The original idea was to reroute Jungle Cruise through Indy.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So now what we need is Araquan Jones.
Wow, that's a hell of an episode title and a T-shirt.
and then just expand. Pirates is in the way. God damn it.
No, it's not. No, nothing a bulldozer can't handle.
Yeah, we'll just move Pirates to Frontierland and call it the Western River Run.
Wait, that works way too well. But can we have it crossing over with Thunder Mountain? The way it was intended?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, so let's do this. Pirates gone.
I don't like that we're accidentally actually making this better.
We do this every time. I mean, it's always fucking better when we touch things.
And we...
It's
phrasing.
It's like the Midas turd.
Ew.
Okay, we're making this better, but I have faith that Jordan can ground us back down into reality.
No, he's on our side. I can tell.
All right, you ready?
You know, if he fucks us up, I'm gonna feed him salsa.
All right, here we go. All right, this is what we do.
Pretty good salsa, wasn't it?
No, it was very good actually.
Wait, quick plug, guys! YouTube channel, Mutineer Disaster Hour. Check out the latest episode of Hot Sauce Heathen, starring Josh and Jordan. Special guest. Anyway, Jordan, take it away.
Okay. So the bridge leading into Adventureland, we destroy it.
Oh, jeez.
Gone.
I wasn't ready.
So not only can you not cross into Adventureland, but we now have effectively, for the sake of this situation, have completely detached all of Adventureland from the rest of Disney World. And it is itself its own island. So none of the attractions on there work anymore, and we slowly, over the course of decades, maybe even centuries, just let nature take back Adventureland. And then it gets reopened as a very specific experience However, because it's its own island, the only way you can get back on there is via airplane. So you buy a ticket to Adventureland on an airplane. And then as you're flying over Adventureland, your plane crashes. You wake up on a beach on Adventureland. You have no idea what is going on. You realize that you're one of maybe, say, I don't know, 16 or 17 survivors of this plane crash. You have no idea what's going on, so you essentially have to fend for yourself. So you finally, once you've gotten all your bearings, you start to build structures in the wooded area off the coast of the beach. You start building huts, you start building a society, and then all of a sudden, a motherfucking polar bear comes out of nowhere and tries to kill some of you. And then, hold on. Hold on. And then, when you're dealing with the fucking polar bear and the people that he killed, this goddamn smoke monster comes out of fucking nowhere with no explanation whatsoever, and now you have that shit to deal with.
So what you're describing is the Mickey Mutineers podcast.
At first, it started to sound like Lord of the Flies for a second. Like, what the fuck?
I was following, but now I'm lost.
Well, when George mentioning you and some other survivors on an island that had started to build structures, it literally sounded like one of the chapters of Lord of the Flies.
But yeah, Robbie, if you take Lord of the Flies, throw in a polar bear and a smoke monster, you have lost.
You know what? No, give Jordan a Star Wars movie. You got this. You got this, Duncan.
All right. So there's a
fans
planet
are gonna hate it.
in the Star Wars universe that is a secluded island. And about 16 or 17 people crash land.
Oh, God, stop. No.
I don't like that you just turned Adventureland into a planet. Right next to my parking lot. Wow. Damn it, Jordan. I was not ready for any of that. But my favorite thing is that bridge to Adventureland is only like 30 feet long.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. There was 30 feet so long, much fucking like more.
10 feet long.
Oh, jeez. No, by all means, continue.
Right. So you have no idea where this fucking smoke monster came up. But then this one fucking bald dude that you flew with, who used to not be able to walk, but now he can for some reason, finds this goddamn hatch. And it takes you forever to try to get into the hatch. And then you find out there's just been this dude just living in there, pressing buttons for, I don't know, years, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, so once you become friends with him, you kind of explore the rest of the island, and then you realize that there's really good farmland. But the farmland can only bring you one good crop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Potato Land.
Oh.
Holy shit! And that's our show! No one's talking that!
So we fucking totally risked frontier land just to grow potatoes?
Jordan, the sad thing is that was better than the actual twist of Lost.
Lost fucking sucked.
Potato Land was great though.
Sucked.
Oh man. Guys, that's our show. You've been listening to the Mickey Mutineers. Again, go to the Mutineer Disaster channel. What is it? Mutineer Disaster Studios on YouTube. Watch Hot Sauce Heathen. It's good.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jordan thought it was delicious, but I thought it was delicious.
No, I liked it. I would have had more, but I couldn't.
Were you sick or something? I didn't get fully into the episode because my...
3 minutes long!
Yeah, Robbie's literally missed the last fucking 6 months of the life of Jordan.
But also, what do you mean you didn't get fully into the episode? It was 3 minutes long.
My phone was being super stupid. Like, I turned my phone off for like a minute and it exited everything. I'm like, well, fuck.
Well,
And surely you don't have time to get back into it. Anyway, go watch Hot Sauce Heathen, Robbie. That includes you. You've been watching the Mickey Mutineers. You've been listening to us as well, or one or the other. I'm not sure which one. I'm Jake. That's Josh. That's Jordan. That's Robbie. As always.
Did somebody say potato? I'm good. I want potato. I want juice.
Go back to your
potato.
hole,
Shut up.
Dimitri.
He's good. He's good. I want the steel potato. Potato pushed through tubes and turned into alcohol.
Dimitri,
It
go
is
back.
good.
Go.
I hate
No,
everything.
I am excited.
Why are you not
It's a
doing
good
anything?
show. It's a good show.
I think Giuseppe's dead.
I think.
Who killed Giuseppe?
He's just laying there. I need to go give Giuseppe mouth to mouth.
Yeah, fuck it. This is stupid.